Well, let's get to this Monday's Daily Dish. Very interesting. Cattle ranchers have a new way to keep the cows in the corral without fences. A farm in South England is testing a cow collar. It has a GPS device, so when a cow wanders too close to the farm's boundary, an audio warning sound gets louder. Now, if the cow keeps going, it's a little small shock, no big deal. The idea is to teach the cows to listen for the boundary and learn where it is instead of looking for an actual fence. Well, it works for dogs, doesn't it?
Well, no, not always. I remember my next door neighbor, these two big dogs, and he also had 4 children, by the way, quadruplets.
Did he have a collar on the kids?
No, he probably did that later.
Good.
But he was so excited because he didn't have a fenced-in backyard. I was his next door neighbor. He said, "Ron, check this out. You got to check this out. I'm putting in this invisible fencing, and now my big dogs, they won't be running out of the yard." I said, "Okay, I'd like to see it." So he dialed it up. Out come the dogs. He said, and let them out of the back patio, and then right there at the visible fence, they go deep, and then they go whoosh, boom. They just kept
on going.
He said, "Maybe I need to dial it up more." He kept dialing up, and they just go, and then just kept going. Does not stop all
Not
and cows, I don't know. Good luck on that. May work, may not.
Well, you know, you don't usually see a cow running very fast, not like a dog.
No.
We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Now, speaking of great tech, baby pacifiers are going high tech. This is really interesting. Washington State University created one to improve care for the babies in the NICU. They fitted a standard pacifier with sensors, which monitor electrolyte levels in the baby's saliva.
Gotcha.
And the information is then sent to via Bluetooth, and they can make sure the babies are not getting dehydrated. The pacifiers could eliminate that need for drawing blood twice a day for those NICU babes, and would also provide constant information. Now, the next step is to conduct a larger study to verify if they're really collecting the data they need on sodium, potassium, etc.
Yeah,
but I think that is a great idea.
It is a great idea, especially less drawing blood. I think the better for a baby.
Most of the bitty veins, it's not fun.
Yeah, I can imagine so. So, yeah, no, I think it's a wonderful thing. I will say this, though. We went through hundreds. We called them bobbies, you know, the pacifier.
Oh, yeah.
Went through hundreds. It's like, could you imagine having an expensive pacifier that monitors all that levels and you keep losing
Oh, you'd
it?
have to have it pinned on the pajamas or something because it'll wind up in the...
No doubt.
Inside
Where'd the bobby go? That's like a $100 bobby.
And so that's why you just have to have 40 of them. At all times. You have several in the car,
a
lot in your pocket and purse, I mean, wherever. Yeah, when my son was little, we had a big brass bed and had a hollow tube for the corners, and he pulled that thing off and his pacifier was down in there. Well, there was no way that was coming out, and I'm going, "Sorry, bud. Sorry about your luck."
So bad. That is pretty sad.
I couldn't turn the bed upside down to get the pacifier out.
That'd be tough to do, yeah.
Oh, well, he lived through it. He's 45 now. He'll be all right.
He made the pacifier crisis.
I nearly didn't. Mark Graham is the manager of the Star Inn Vogue pub in England. Well, they got a cease and desist letter recently from Condé Nast, that is the parent company of Vogue magazine. They weren't happy that the pub was using the word Vogue in the name. The big problem, well, the Star Inn predates Vogue magazine by 200 years.
Yes. Hello.
He wrote him a letter and said if they had asked permission to use the name Vogue in the magazine, since they've had it a lot longer.
Yeah, they have.
And so Graham says he had lots of calls and support from all kinds of people, but he got a letter from Vogue magazine going, "Our bad. You're okay. You're ahead of us."
Yeah, you think? Oh, my goodness.
200 years.
I will say this, though. When I actually applied for the patent or the copyright to Funky Fruit, I got a certified letter in the mail the following week from Fruit of the Loom.
Oh, get out of here.
No using the name fruit in any type of branding of shirts. So if it's clothing and it's Fruit of the Loom.
Well, you weren't doing the shirt.
No. Well, but if I was, they were going to. I actually checked a box that said I might in the future. Well, I unchecked that box.
There might be a Funky Fruit shirt. You all would want one of those. I know.
Well, all I
wants
know
one
is
of those.
that they basically said cease and desist. And I thought, you know what? I can't exactly fight them lawyer-wise. I think they got me there.
They did. They did. Well, don't give up Funky Fruit. Everybody loves it.
I'm not giving it up. I'm just giving up the shirts.